Test the bot. Bot the test.
We have all kinds of stuff that. Oh, I kind of like stuff. Oh, Ask Ruby or the phone. The phone's really good at navigating it, oddly enough. So. Yeah. Cole can help you with that too. So she's very talented. That's what I was saying. All right, well, thanks, Jay. You still there?
I am. I've
Have we
invited
added
you.
anybody new?
I've invited you both to Division, and I've started the stream. Just so
All
you
right.
know.
Am I verbal or?
Yeah.
Am I
The stream is got the voice up. I'm just advertising while we're.
Okay. I just want to make sure if I had to keep it semi-PG because there are days when I.
Yeah, I have plenty of those days myself. Don't feel bad. Yeah,
Zone was laughing at me the other day because I think I was playing a battleship and man, I couldn't get anything to hit. I think I completed an operation with like 8,000 hit point or 8,000 points of damage. I was like, yeah, I was spiraling out, and he started laughing at me like, dude, I've never heard you use those phrases. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, you do a full career in the military. You learn all kinds of language.
Well, I pulled some stuff out from my 10-year mark. I promise you that.
Hey, True.
So,
Hey, Nate. Welcome aboard.
all right.
I think the bot is slowly figuring out that we're live on YouTube. Let me check.
Bot check the live.
It does know we're live now.
Well, you're going to be doing better than me on this.
Oh, I doubt it. My last 4 forays into the sea have been awful. Like I said, I've been trying to do sub stuff, and subs are my worst. The best thing I've done in Sea of Thieves lately or World of Warships lately, is make a thumbnail for this stream.
Oh. Cool. Keep that bar low, make it manageable. Now, me and Zone have been working on the dockyard. So,
nice.
Yes, I have finally completed one of the missions out of the 6 for this tier. It's been a beast. The hard one is I don't know if you've been paying attention to the missions, but it's like cause 260 hit points of damage by fires and flooding.
Hey, there's another settlement that needs your help. I put it on your map.
That's going to be a challenge. So, but I am getting closer to some tier 10 ships across the whole American line. I was really
I'm worried about getting into tier 10 ships because everybody I've talked to about them says that you play tier 8 ships to afford playing tier 10 ships.
Yes. I completely agree with that statement. Well, it's like, I have the ability to buy the Lexington, just not the resources.
Just not the resources. Yeah.
Well, right now, just looking at what I have, 9.3 million for the Kansas, 17.6 for the Montana. What else do I have available to buy? 11.5 for the Buffalo, 10.9 for the Fletcher. I'm working on the Baloo sub. I'm on tier 8, so I'm in, the salmon is currently being grind through. And then the carrier, Lexington's at 9.75.
Wow.
I had this
You have put
grandiose
a
idea
lot.
that I was going to try to.
You've put a lot of time in your tier 9s.
Woo! Well, I've got the Iowa running around and the Seattle. Those are the only 2 tier 9s that I have. But I can't make enough money to keep up with everything. And therein lies the problem. Let me rephrase this. The problem is that I don't want to sell any of these ships.
That's also one of my problems is you get comfortable with some ships and you don't want to pull them out of your dock so that you can have higher tiers that you're not going to be comfortable fighting.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Well, it looks like Zone did not accept my invite to the division.
He's in a battle right now, so
Right.
when he gets out,
I like how your title says
jump
you're
into it.
playing
What do you want to
World
try?
War
So I can
Warships, but
flip
your
my
screen shows a X-Wing
battle
LOL.
type over.
Well, true. That's my starting soon screen. Are the operations offline right now?
No. But you may not have a tier ship selected to the proper type.
True. Right now
There
I've
you
got
go.
the Orleans picked up.
Yeah, that'll be tier 6. Hold on a second. My spouse is calling.
Sure. True, my partner in crime today is my battle brother, Cav Guy, also known as Ed. He was a devil dog, then he was in the Air Force for a short stint. Then he came over to the Army where he finished out his service. True 3-service American hero. And one of the best human beings I've ever met.
Love me a devil dog, and we all know how I feel about the Air Force. What's good, Ed?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ah, United.
Lieutenant, you can calm down.
What tier do you want to start out in, sir?
Since I've been under the water so much, and there's no way I'm dragging you below the waves. Let's start with something easy like tier 6 or 7.
Let's see. Tier 7. Oh, boy. I inadvertently clicked my premium button, so I was like, why are all my 7s premiums? But yeah.
Because you're looking at premium only, my friend.
Yeah. The downside of what I have for the most part.
I was just telling my one of my best online friends here, True Flat, about you, Ed.
Howdy. Hope he doesn't get your hopes up. I'm suspect at best.
His son just joined the Air Force this year, so.
Nice. Hope he enjoys Northwest Texas.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Zone?
How's it going, Zone?
Zone, this is my Army buddy, Jackson. Jackson, this is Bates.
You can call me Rob. Or RP like everybody else does.
Yeah, that works too.
I haven't been called Jackson since I mustered out.
If you're saying something, I do not hear you.
Volume. Let's see. Let's do this easily.
I'll send him another invite.
One second.
Oh, he should be good. Yeah, send him
There we go.
an invite. Can you hear us now?
I've got sound now. It keeps wanting to jump to my microphone for sound, which is annoying.
Technology.
Right.
How do you feel about tier 7, Zone?
Yeah, he is at Dias
Cool.
AFB.
Let me
Good call at
open
LOL.
my chest real quick, and then I'll jump to a tier 7. What are you guys running?
I don't know, Rob. What are you in the mood to play? Zone likes to run. Go ahead.
I'm currently on Americans, but I've got plenty on all factions. So.
What do you want to play? Like what class, tier?
Ship, whatever.
Yeah, ship. I know we were looking at 7s, but you want to run a battleship or a cruiser? Zone's been pushing subs a lot lately. He's grinding towards.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to, but I am trying to complete the sub for the pass, or whatever you call it, the dockyard mission. But I also can do destroyers or cruisers.
I'm most comfortable in cruisers, but I've been trying to increase my skills with battleships. I suck at destroyers. I'll just flat out say it.
I'll take a destroyer then.
I think I'm tougher than I am, and I quickly get slapped down for it.
As well you should.
Let's see here. Let me check something real quick. I think. Okay, I did get to the tier 8 on destroyers for America. So I think I will go. I think I'm going to run the Flint for a little bit. And I'll run a destroyer with you.
Oh, right then. I'm probably going to end up running the U's.
American subs and British subs both go from tier 6 to tier 8. They don't have a tier 7. That's not a big deal.
I think, Let me see.
Oh, Zone, just a heads up. We are streaming.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I stream, so I skipped my normal Saturday stream to do this instead because I'm feeling a little aggressive, and my Saturday stream is kind of laid back, so I wanted to do something that involved guns.
I understand.
Explosions.
What do you normally stream, like, content-wise?
It used to be Phasmophobia, but my normal team is broken up because one of us has no internet right now. He's in the middle of a move. And I switched over to a game called Knights of Honor, where you are a royal family, and it's a generational game. So you're the king of the family, and you arrange marriages between your children.
Ed is a
and
beast. U.S. Marines, Air Force,
Is it like a
and
Sims
Army.
game, or is
I
it
love
more
this guy.
like...
It's kind of, but it also involves combat and conquering territories, and it's based on the map of Europe and real countries, and you have to arrange trade and diplomacy between your neighbors. And
Sounds like a
Is it like
Civ.
an RTS?
it is real time, but you're not mining for things. You have to set up you do decide whether or not you're going to set up farms in your different territories, and that will affect your troops, because if you don't grow food, you have to import it. It's
Knights of Honor, right?
Yeah, Knights of Honor, and I'm actually running the second iteration of that, Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign.
Okay.
And once your king dies, one of his sons takes over, and
Oh, this
then
looks really cool.
it's a fun game, but it's not really action packed, and I wanted to do something more action heavy today. So
No, I get it completely. Do you ever do a pen and paper stuff with this?
no. As a matter of fact, I should probably sit down and figure out more in advance what I'm doing in the game, so that I know going forward what I should be doing going with the game before I ever sit down, because I wing it an awful lot, and I get surprised way too often in that game. But it is.
Suspect everybody. It's hard to be surprised.
Yeah, that's true. And there are spies in the game. You can hire a marshal as a spy to keep spies out of your court, or to go into other people's courts and do mischief there. So we get
a lot I could talk about with this game that it reminds me of other games, but I don't want to hijack your stream. I can literally talk for hours on stuff like this. So
Zone does a D&D YouTube channel. So he's
yeah, go ahead.
he has a lot of knowledge, especially historically, about who did what, how it interacted,
Man, I want to be a spy, lol.
how the game developed. So that's what his channel covers. I don't know if anybody out there would be interested in that, but that is Zone Plays Game. No,
That's my what I'm trying to do for like when I actually play games. One second, my wife just walked in.
all right. Hey, Rob, you want to throw up a ship?
yeah, let's.
So far, we got a cruiser and a destroyer. Cruisers it is. The New Orleans. I was playing the Cleveland. I think it was last night, maybe. And I've got the Eagle camouflage, where she looks more like an Imperial
Yes.
Guard style ships.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I don't remember how I managed to snag that camel, but man, that is an impressive camel
So
job.
does your buddy stream?
I'm gonna tell you a funny story anyway. Stream can hear it. So yesterday, I was waiting for Hana to play a couple rounds. So I played Killer, and I played a basement Bubba. So I stood in the basement waiting for someone to come open up my basement chest, right? So I can slap them. So what loaded in with me was a group of fangs, all wearing the same outfit, my red bunny outfit that I always wear with mine. So I'm waiting for someone to come down, right? All of a sudden, all 4 of them conga line crouch walked down the stairs. And one of the fangs stood up and pointed at the invocation circle. And I was like, you want me to go stand in the circle? And the fang nods. And I was like, okay. So I went to go stand in the circle, and they did the invocation while I was standing in the middle of the circle. I was like, okay, I've been placed the hex upon. So I got out of the circle, and they all walked back up the stairs, conga line style, crouched up the stairs. They popped all the gens except for one. And then they all conga line back down the stairs, and a different Fong pointed at the invocation circle, because she had one too. So this time I knew what to do. I understood the assignment. So I stood in the middle, and I twirled, and I revved my chainsaw, and they did the invocation. And then when they were done, that Fong that did that invocation asked if she could open the chest. I said, that's fine. So she opened the chest. She didn't take the item, but then they conga lined back upstairs, popped the last gen, opened both doors, but did not leave. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You're gonna die. You're adorable. Don't die for me. And they all came conga lining back downstairs. Each one stood in front of one of the basement hooks, pointing at the hook. And I sacrificed the adorable bunny fangs. They came in the endgame chat and said I was the best basement Bubba they've ever went against. They've been trying to do that with someone for weeks, but nobody wants to do it, and they just kill them in the first 5 minutes of the game. I was like, you know what? I'm glad to be part of your sacrificial ritual, and then I sacrificed you.
That's hilarious.
They were all so sweet. They all followed me on Twitch. They were adorable. I wasn't even live. And so mad, I'm out of space on my computer. I couldn't record it. So mad.
You need to get rid of some of the crap you're saving.
I'm gonna, not tomorrow because Lachlan's friend's coming over tomorrow for dinner. But maybe like Monday I'm gonna do a cleanup on my PC and delete some of the things that I'm not using right now. And originally I had downloaded all these games to play for the...
You know, when you're cleaning out your PC, it doesn't all go on the floor and need to be picked up. It just disappears.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe just dump it on the floor. Just put it in the trash and just dump it on the floor. But I wanted to share the story with you because it was adorable.
My adorable daughter.
Yeah, we all have them.
Mine is a little younger than yours, but yeah, she's going to be quite into those things.
I love the
All right,
excitement.
y'all ready? You're up, Rob.
Yep. Yeah, whenever I play a destroyer, I get too big for my britches. Unless I have like a rapid cooldown smoke. Then I know the assignment. Stay in the smoke and do all the damage I can. But it is
I'm
very
like a leaf on the wind.
it's very rare that I remember to stay back when I have the especially the destroyers that don't have any smoke, like the French destroyers. Oh, they suck.
Yeah, I had to run a few of the French stuff here lately because of the scenario we had or whatever. They're different, that's for sure. So, how long you been streaming? And do you stream only on Twitch or?
No, I
You
stream.
never answered. Does your battle buddy stream?
My battle buddy does not stream. He has a real life.
Hey.
I've been streaming for about 8 years now.
Okay,
Uh,
that's a long time.
I started as a part of other people's streams, and then moved into streaming on my own. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble.
I've done a little bit of streaming, and by a little bit, I mean actually very, very little. But most of what I do is like videos.
I do
Well,
almost no recorded videos, but I'm trying to change that because the algorithm really does support people who both record and stream.
Right. I'm getting hammered over here.
That's because you're supposed to be in the smoke.
I chose the wrong
Incoming
direction.
torps.
Yeah, well, this battleship's going to take it, I think.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Alright, you three, you two want to go over here and mop up this transport mission?
We got a brand new set of contacts.
I'm gonna push to H3 and deal with that submission, secondary. And then come in through H4. That makes sense. Oh, look. Somebody left this battleship floating around doing nothing.
Yeah, I started just doing videos. Then one day I thought I would stream my drunk ass.
gotta get
Not
out of
the
the
best
sub
idea
mode.
I ever had. LOL.
True, your drunken streams are the best on the internet, and you know it.
Who's that?
Oh, one of my viewers, True Flat, he does some great drunken streams playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
How in the heck? Mother. Okay. Why am I firing AP rounds at this idiot? Alright, I gotta get out of here. He's chewing me apart.
Hey,
Not to mention my freaking 2 rows of torps missed his big fat butt.
no more battleship.
Come on, now you want to freaking...
LOL, I
Okay.
just do me and try to have fun, brother.
It's one of them games.
You know, the last time I did this on my sub, I
I gotta tell you, True, it's fun watching you get frustrated with the zombies respawning when you're trying to find the ammo. Sorry,
Now, do they hear us as well, or do they just hear you?
they can hear you guys as well.
Okay, I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to make sure they didn't hear like long periods
LOL.
of silence where we're talking and you're not saying something.
Rob's been talking to himself for years.
And then he started streaming, right? Sorry.
Now he has to...
Oh,
now he has to be
I'm
blamed
about
on.
to, I'm about to get owned.
By what?
The cruiser that was about to ram me, but it was taken care of by somebody next to me.
I realize that this is going to sound really weird, but we need to redirect to those transports on the corner over here. Because I am out of position by a long shot. That stupid battleship missing all of my torps. Forced me to like fall back. Of course. I forgot this one has that crappy smoke system. It burns for 2 minutes and then you don't get it back. Let's see if I can't screw somebody up with this. And
We got an enemy carrier in the area right about here. Looks like C-10.
yeah. Unfortunately, I am not going to be in a position to assist with that, as I am trying to not get caught up on every reef and shoal in this imaginary game.
Yeah, I don't have the.
Those idiots are like ripping chunks out of the rocks, and we're over here like getting caught up like it's.
I'm radar detected.
Come on.
So most of those transports are blown up or mostly damage coming out of there. So
Well, I just opened up on a destroyer who chewed the heck out of me. I don't think this ship has the upgrades that it needs to really fight.
I know I'm streaming. Ask your mother.
So what do you think of streaming World of Warships?
I don't do it very much anymore. Mostly because I don't advocate
Lottery systems.
lottery systems that are pushed towards kids.
Well, I get you.
Uh,
Gotcha stuff.
I don't mind adults doing it. Yeah, you pay your price, you buy your ticket, you take your chances, you know, and adults should know what they're buying. But kids, they see, oh, the Missouri's in these loot boxes. Yeah, they don't understand that the Missouri is in 0.1% of those loot boxes. And they're going to think they're getting the Missouri if they buy that loot box. They're not.
All right, fellas.
They're getting a chance to get the Missouri.
Yeah, and there's like, even if you get a ship, there's no guarantee it's going to be the Missouri. It might be some other ship.
Exactly.
Right. No, I get what you're saying with that.
And
I do a lot of live streaming on a game called the Trophy Universe, and I kind of had the same problem. Well, not really live streaming, but like videos on the Trophy Universe. I did some live streams with it. It's pretty boring.
Hey, Rob, what is that ship from?
the one I'm running,
Yeah.
it's got a skin on it from when they did the space game. It's just the New Orleans with a space-themed skin.
All right.
One of my other ships has a lizard as a captain from the same mission.
You're about to hit somebody, Rob.
I see him.
Hey, can't cost money. You can knock that crap off.
But do you feel like games like this do well, like the type of action game in a live stream situation? If you don't,
They do. My channel actually took a big hit when I stopped running this game.
gotcha.
But I also felt
Right.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
I also felt like it was the right thing for me to do, even knowing that it was
You sunk an enemy destroyer.
hurting my views. I'm gonna
I
eat
like
one
how you-
torp.
I like how you talk smack about how you haven't been playing very well lately and how crappy you are, and you're the only person still alive out of our division.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Just saying.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
This was the first time I ran at anything other than a sub for about
Can't hide under the water, can you?
a game.
Can't hide under the water, can you?
No.
We played the Pacific campaign all the way to completion. Ugh. You want to talk about like wanting to put my head through a window? Go out there and shoot 15 rounds and only hit it with the HE and hit a destroyer, and he just looks at you like you're an idiot. You're doing like 750 points on a destroyer. You're like, he just ate a freaking 16-inch shell. Like half his front hull is missing. And then they'd be like, nope, that's not how this works today. Do you have torps, Rob?
Nope.
Oh, they're launch systems.
I guess technically the Flint I'm on's actually a cruiser, not even a destroyer. Yeah, that's how much I'm out of it. Not even the right class of ship in my mind. My
You
mind
do
has-
realize that you're going to lose that gunfight, right?
Yep.
Yep, there goes a cruiser, and there goes another cruiser. That's the two battleships. A hunk of flesh who is chewed up and just hit a... Oh, he's a German. Never mind. He actually knows how to use his torpedoes.
I was sunk by the Queen Elizabeth.
She's always seemed a bit traitorous to me, but...
This is gonna be close, but I don't know if we're gonna get this one.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, the King George is sitting at 100%.
Yeah, but
Almost
a cruiser and another one that was like 40% back there.
If he takes the cruiser out, he takes out 4 guns. Unfortunately, he's concentrating on the battleship that's half demolished. Oh, well, we got a battleship out in the rear there. So, yeah, he might win this.
And he's sitting in healing.
He is sitting in the healing circle.
The funny thing is, if he kills that battleship, it's going to hold up the cruiser.
Maybe make a.
The shore battery's helping too. Or is it,
And
no,
transport.
that's the transport. Okay, I thought it was a shore battery.
Yeah, there goes the battleship. Alright, I may have to get called away. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna go check on my daughter's noodles. And my daughter, you guys can tell me how this turns out.
He could one-shot this cruiser. Ah, he didn't. But man, that was a good chunk on that cruiser.
Yeah. I've not done a lot with battleships, to be honest. Most of the stuff I've done is small ships. He got me into this probably about, I don't know if he's using his first name, so I just called him him, but probably about 5-6 months ago. Still fairly new, though I am about ready to get my tier 10 American sub.
Nice.
I have almost all my ship XP. Last time I looked, I'm about 345,000 on it. I need 355, plus I need like 12 million silver to be able to get it. So, lots of going towards it.
Not bad.
Operation already complete. How would we do?
Yeah, you did better than me. I did better than Zone.
Because I'm awesome.
Yeah, battleships. My we've got new German cruisers.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the new festival things going on right now.
To the armory.
So we're doing the dockyard, what we're trying to get done. There's 20 phases of it, and then you get this cruiser at the end that you still have to buy, which is annoying.
Yeah, that's their latest shtick.
Yeah.
Well, they've been giving us a bunch of doubloons if you want them. So, I mean, it's not like...
That's true. They have been giving away doubloons lately, so...
Hand over fist, yes. But you still need 6,000 to complete the event pass, even if you've done all the dockyard, even if you've done all the combat missions related to it. So we're almost done.
I'm not even close.
We're on like phase 12. He might be on phase 13 actually, but
No, I don't think I have yet.
Yeah, normally what I do is I take time off from the game, and then my clan will send me an email and say, hey, we'll buy you some premium time, help us get into X tournament, and I'll play like crazy for a little while, and they'll get into the tournament thereafter, and then I'll stop playing, and then they'll email me. It's a cycle that we go through.
sure, I get it. It's like when I stopped playing the Entropy Universe, I had a lot of people try and get me to come back. That game, every bullet you fire is attached to a credit, like a dollar amount.
Mm-hmm.
It came out in 2003, so it's an old game. It's not one of the new crypto games, but it is tied to the USD, which is now.
So we have 2 cruisers.
Yeah,
Hold on a second.
I'm not as good with American battleships, but my German battleships I'm pretty good with. I think it's got to do with the accuracy of the American guns has got so much to lacking in the mid-tier anyway.
That's probably, it's to the left of the sink in the cabinet.
You'd get some bonuses for playing a German ship.
This is true.
Because then you can get more German ships, which, you know. I'm waiting for when they have bonuses for American ships, because I'll really soar in that department. But I do have a couple of English ships, British ships, and then for whatever reason I'm going to get Italian ships, like in the free ones. So I've got an Italian battleship tier 6, and an Italian cruiser at tier 6.
Italian ships are fun because you can do that death train thing. Put the smoke on at full speed and just choo-choo, MFer. You're
I've also got stuff.
you're invisible to their targeting, and you're charging at full speed, and the guns are blazing away. And sure, you're a big ship, so you're visible for that 5 seconds right after you fired your guns. Then you're invisible. And then you're reloaded. Then you fire. And you're visible for 5 seconds. And then you're invisible. And all the time you're just leaving a trail of smoke. It's
Smoke and broken dreams.
yeah, it's
We're ready when you are, Rob.
it is a absolute hell train. And it was absolutely broken when first released because the smoke firing penalty was almost non-existent. So cruisers could fire without revealing themselves, and battleships only revealed themselves for 2 seconds.
I think a lot of it has to do what ship they're in too, because as a sub, I seem to be able to see battleships through most smoke pretty easy.
Right, because you're not affected by the smoke, you're seeing the hull from underwater.
Also, they have got a problem right now, at least, well, I think it's everywhere, where the ping that the sub is doing doesn't actually attract the torpedoes.
I tried that out today, dude. That might be just a graphics issue on your side, because mine have the little green lines when I was firing on the Salmon.
Maybe they fix it today. I don't know. All I know is the amount of times I hit has gone down seriously, and it's made me have to treat it more like a destroyer.
I did have to do a game update last night.
You hollering at me, right, Jay? Steven should be. Where are my... There's... holy smokes. Don't like being right on top of your target before you spot them.
I'm turning. Sorry.
Enemy destroyer found.
Oh, you're fine. That was just... that's my bad, dude. I keep forgetting that not every ship turns the exact same way every time. I've got some of my destroyers that are so keyed up that they dance on the water like a leaf in the wind. And then I got some of them that just, I forget that they don't have all that. I went with a different motif or whatever, and the next thing I know, I'm just, huh, why is this guy sitting out in the middle of the water? Oh, that's because instead of turning along the edge of the water, he's now, or edge of the island, he's now full rudder, whipping Hueys in the middle of the water and won't straighten out for nothing. Let's see, let's go.
Is he moving or is he stationary?
Who?
Back-
These ships, they start out stationary. The bad guys.
Backwards when they get hit.
Sir D, welcome aboard.
Big what's up to all of RP Jack's viewers from the great state of Texas.
It's better than many.
It's better than wide open spaces.
I let my viewers know I'm from Kansas, so it's okay.
Hey,
Well, I didn't want to rap on anybody from Kansas, but
hey, both of them are better than the deserts of Nevada.
hell, people don't go to Nevada because of the scenery. They go because of the
Gambling and whores?
gambling. Yeah, sure. You can go with 4s.
Give me 1 second and I'll get you something.
Hey, I'm freely admitting that's why they're here.
One's name, I think, Jack, and then one's Ed.
Rob.
Rob,
Jackson.
sorry.
Oh, smokes. I'm in the middle of the light. Why didn't you tell me that?
You're in the middle of the
I
light.
love naval battle games, although I'm not very
Don't go
good
into
at
the
them
light.
except the die-in part, lol.
I can't.
Well, this is a pretty good one. I'm kind of biased though, because I did help playtest this one.
Rub it in.
Speaking of playtests, it's a little bit of a different genre, but have you heard of Monsters of Memory?
No.
It's an EQ style MMORPG.
EQ1 type of style MMO, and they're in the middle of doing like alpha testing type stuff, but they're doing tests where you can actually test and play it.
Jeez, that hurt.
One second, please stop. My daughter's here with me, so she is.
Son of a gun. I'm gonna step away as I just died.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Trying not to go into the light here.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I'm trying not to sail into the spread of torpedoes that I just saw in front of me.
Torpedoes,
Yeah.
direct front.
I was able to navigate them just barely.
I'm assuming that Ed's stepping away because he did not navigate the torpedoes.
You didn't navigate something. That's for sure. I guess I should actually fire some torpedoes. I have not done that while this game. But we've been fighting fast, small things or things that are really too far away.
Torpedoes to starboard.
So do you do other real-time strategy games? Like, I think Manor Lords, I think, is similar.
No, the only real-time strategy I'm doing is the Knights of Honor. The rest of my stuff is mostly role-playing and action games. I'm a Star Wars fan, so there's 2 Star Wars games on the channel right now. Currently running
Enemy destroyer
Gotcha.
sunk.
Force Unleashed and a Starfield mod called Star Wars Genesis.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
I run Warhammer, Necromunda, Hired
I
Gun.
love Necromunda.
That's my Thursday game.
Do you do that on the on the tabletop, or do you do that on the computer game?
It's
I guess they have
computer.
some sort
It's everything is computer.
of- Okay.
On Wednesday is Sea of Thieves. On Monday is a game called Hunt Showdown, where you're a supernatural bounty hunter, and that's PvP and PvE. On Tuesday is a game called Enlisted, where you are running combat squads. It's kind of similar to this in a way. It's you are taking combat squads out to fight different battles, World War II style. and you have control of one man at a time, but you do have an entire squad. So if your guy gets killed, you take over the next guy in the squad. If the whole squad gets killed, you take over the next squad in your team. And
yeah,
it's
I've heard about this, I think.
yeah, it's made by the same people who make War Thunder.
Okay. So I guess the exciting things about like what I do on YouTube or whatever is I talk about the original Dungeons and Dragons for the most part, and I dive into all the nuances of it, talking about the differences between the basic expert set and what they call the Big B set, which came out 2 years later,
Right.
and AD&D and what separates that from original and that type of stuff. What an orange spine book for Dungeons & Dragons really means or is. Those type of things. I don't know, maybe, I think today I'm up to like 574 subscribers, so I'm not huge, but I have like, I do it because I love it. I have over 500 videos and only 574 subscribers. That gives you an idea.
Well, you've got
This
enough
channel-
subscribers that you're moving into the monetized stage.
I'm getting close. I've been doing it on this channel for 7 years.
Is this the new SOT update?
But I had a
Looks
painting
wild.
service I did.
Hey,
Right.
Toxic. Sock wishes it was this cool.
I used to paint miniatures literally for a living, like the Necromunda stuff you're talking about, the actual miniatures for it, the game.
I remember Ed used to have you painting a bunch of his minis.
Yep, I painted his entire high elf.
And most of my Imperial Army,
Yeah,
Empire.
yeah. I think the high elf was the most complete one. That was like 110 miniatures.
The Empire Army's pretty complete, dude. Depending on points, I think I've got enough.
I can't remember how many of those I painted. I know it was a lot, but I can't remember.
I think you painted like 50 spearmen, 20 or 30 rifles, a couple war machines, some heroes.
I don't need to worry about him.
Shell the. No. Are you built as a secondary
This
weapons
is
platform?
yeah, this is a secondary build.
I was like, man, you are just chunking out shots.
Yeah, I think Ed and I are kind of in the what's the most efficient. Like we don't know the game well enough to dive into it like that. At least I don't.
I'm just not willing to. I'm just not willing to dedicate that much time to researching the best build.
Torpedoes, direct
A lot of the stuff that I do is I'm stepping away from my computer. I gotta run somebody somewhere real quick, but I step away from my computer, or I don't.
Shippers on fire.
I just run the ship, and I try to build take things that are designed to offset the problems I have with it. So if I keep getting the rear end shot out of it, I think a lot of repair and engine protection and so on and so forth.
You make a lot of pragmatic based upon your experience.
Oh yeah, well, let's be honest, because half the time my experience is garbage. But that being said, that is my experience. What? hop off here. If you need anything, you can ask him or you can ask Ruby. Come on, dude. But, you know, obviously I can recognize certain builds. I just... Come on, man.
Now we just got the airbase status. I never know on the actual airbase what I'm supposed to be shooting. I see building stuff, and I'm like, that's
Anything that has a icon over it needs to be destroyed.
I think that one's destroyed.
Yeah, the one ahead of me is destroyed. If you destroy the one with the airplane icon, they can't continue launching aircraft.
Ah, those torps should go behind you, though. I may have fired them a little too soon.
How satisfied are you with this battle you've just played? I am satisfied.
Like, how much do you have to win versus...
I got assistant heroic achievement. Of course I got assistant. I am a secondary build. I shot everybody.
I'll be right back.
Standing. Consumer testing.
Can you hear me now?
RP.
I can hear you now. Russ,
sorry.
welcome aboard. Ooh, I got a discount coupon granted. One more thing, Captain. Here's 50% discount coupon for a premium shop purchase on the occasion of your anniversary.
Oh, congratulations. Go spend more resources that you spend 40 hours to harvest.
Now, they give us this stuff for showing up, so...
Well, see, you actually do it kind of intelligently, where you just like step away from the game for 3 or 4 months, and when you come back, they're like, "Oh, thank you for coming back. You're saving our game and our company."
Yeah. They just shower me with gifts for not playing for X number of months.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And
Can't be 100% certain. It's
now, the funny part to me is they give me gifts for not playing, and they charge the guys in my guild for playing because they constantly are buying premium time and gold and all that stuff. I think I'm getting the better end of the deal here. I'm not certain about it.
I went out every day
Used
and
to
spent
play
like
this
$3
game a bit.
and picked up like a
Much
week's
better
worth
than
of
World of
premium time,
Skanks /
and it's
Tanks.
been kind of worth it. I mean, it's allowed me to make a lot of money, and when my poor play style actually comes to light on some tier 9s, you know, I only lose 15,000 versus the 95,000 I should have lost.
Yeah, I think the real losers in the
Oh, Saturday. Literally. They're illegal.
it's not the people who spend a ton of money. the real losers is wargaming eventually, because you'll get to the point where you have to give away so much for free to entice people back into the game that the few people who are actually buying stuff are not offsetting the premium stuff you're giving away. You're going to have to stop giving things away to maintain income from the people who are still buying stuff. And then the people are not going to keep coming back who are, you know, who are basically coming back for the free gifts. You're in the car, right, Ed?
Yes.
All right. So,
But I'll be back at the house in a few minutes.
I think I have to remove you from the division. I don't.
Yeah,
I think I'll start without him. Just a 30-second wait.
Okay.
I have.
Either way.
I'm headed back to the house right now, so 3 minutes.
No worries. I just didn't want to end up with him getting a non-participation trophy.
Oh,
I don't know if you had that.
that snagged me the other day. I was playing an aircraft carrier, and I did the first part. I was doing the Cherry Blossom mission. I did the first part, and I got called away to do something. It was family related. And so I finished the first part of the mission. I did participate in the second part. I had gotten up to the point where the battleships showed up, and I parked in amongst them when I stepped away. Somebody came back and tagged me for non-participation. I was like, I've got 47,000 damage. You're telling me I have non-participation in that? So, oh well.
It happens.
That's one of the things that I hate most about that game is that people can tag other people as being inactive. And there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, I'm not going to spend the time or effort to go back in and be like, oh, this person didn't do anything or
I will only tag another player if they actively fight against the team. Yeah, if we're doing operations and they actively get in the way of completing the operation, then
You mean like driving in front of other people's torps?
yeah. And you can tell the difference between oops, I got in your way, and man, I can see him lining up the torp run. Let me see if I can stop it.
Yeah.
Or the people who are fast enough to prevent you from getting away from them and spend all their time being a thorn in your side instead of getting out of your way.
I was playing a mission yesterday, I think. I was in a battleship. I was grinding. And it's the one that has the atoll at the top, and it splits the party into two groups.
Mm-hmm.
And I had made it up to the atoll, and the final wave was making its push, and I pulled out far enough for me to shoot, which with a battleship is almost the entire freaking hull. And I'm trying to back up, and I'm about to start getting the healing, and a cruiser, I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, lines up perfectly, catches me in the butt, and starts pushing me back out in there. And I proceed to take two turrets from a battleship into the broadside. And I'm like grumble, grumble, grumble. I don't know if that guy was just not paying attention or what, or but it was irritating. But again, sometimes that's part of the game, and sometimes it's suspect but unprovable.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Yeah, that's for that. Gotta get sodas out of the thing. Go eat your noodles, please. Go finish your noodles.
I can't. No, I can't.
I should be able to jump back on in a second.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
All right, where are we at?
am writing-
We're in the water.
Problem solved, sir.
No. Are you satisfied with the rally you played? No. Trying to get the shot out of the water. Okay.
like G2 area so I can catch the transports coming in where I'm going.
What are you in, 7s?
I'm in a tier 6, but
Oh,
well within
I
the
can jump
tier.
through.
I'm in a tier 6 Mackinson.
All right.
I will.
Forces attack the onshore.
Well, when you guys get done, just let me know.
Will do.
Wander around aimlessly. USA.
Attention. Enemy transport ships detected. Destroy the enemy transport ships.
I'm taking advantage of escorting this ship to not use my onboard heal.
Mm.
Is there a way you can remap the keys on this for like directional stuff?
You can remap them in the controls section, but you can't do it during battle.
No, I know. But there is a way you can do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, that's not the way to go. You get so used to playing it, and it's all jacked up, and as soon as you change it, you're gonna go back straight to the wrong way. I speak from experience. Because of that bad.
Well, with highly maneuverable ships, I find it difficult to switch guns and then continue to turn. So if I want to switch between torps and guns, it is a chore to do that.
Mm. Dude, you know how hard it is? Since you guys are playing, I'm looking at the dockyards. 260,000 hit points of damage by fires and flooding.
Yeah. I'm at 80,000 on that one right now. Run subs, destroyers, you'll...
Most of your secondaries fire HE.
Well, that's not my problem. It's just that if you get a fire started, 9 times out of 10, it's the same ship that everybody's firing at. So if somebody gets lucky, let's say you get a fire started, and you're racking up your 200 or 300 hit points at a time, Next thing you know, somebody citadels it with three shells, and he goes from 80% to no percent. I'm glad they don't put like a kill 12 by fire damage.
So what you're saying is that potential fire damage or potential flood damage is easier
Well,
for actualized.
yeah, well, the problem is that unless you're playing, I don't know, maybe in the random battles, you might be able to get more.
Random battles, you can definitely do more.
Come here. Butter, come here.
Dad,
What, Lex?
can you turn your TV in your room? It's turned off.
I don't know, sweetheart.
Can you
Her voice has definitely changed since last time I heard it.
She's still whiny, though. Hold on.
So, Ed has more kids than me,
Yes.
but I have a few kids myself. I have 3 plus a girlfriend that's often my son's girlfriend. So quite a few kids running around my house too.
Ah. Now I've got 3 kids of my own. They're my adopted daughter, my stepdaughter, and my bio daughter. And then my adopted daughter lives with me with her children and husband.
Okay.
How is your stepdaughter doing? I just spaced her name.
Ariana?
Yes. How's she doing?
She's doing okay. She's
Is she still in Carolinas?
Yeah, she's in North Carolina. She's on her own in, I want to say Raleigh?
Raleigh. Come on. Quit sounding like a New Englander.
It's hard to not sound like a New Englander when I lived there most of my life.
I know. Well, I kind of gave you grief.
So let me ask you a question about, I know that we've talked a little bit more about streaming or whatever than probably is good for stream, on stream and stuff, but some of the things I'm trying to do is to get a bunch of miniatures painted and sold, like my old stock, because I have way too many miniatures.
Right.
And I've thought about doing like a Twitch thing, but you know, set it up and get where I'm just doing the chatting and then painting miniatures at the same time. Not necessarily playing games, but just literally sitting there in there and having it like, I'll talk about Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, you know? Like, for those who want to know how to play the 1974 version of Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm sure there's people out there who would love to know, but no one's sitting there talking about that stuff, if that makes sense. Do you think that would be something that people would be interested in that at all?
There are streams on both YouTube and Rumble on subjects like that, so I'm sure there are people interested.
Okay.
I also think that painting miniatures would be a good stream topic. Because I've seen it done, and it's usually quite entertaining subject, especially if you're showing methodology that works.
Okay.
You know, not everybody has your level of skill, but everybody can learn the techniques that you apply, right?
Correct. Yeah, like I saw someone talking about drawing, and he was talking about, this looks real complicated. It really is nothing more than a bunch of straight lines, a bunch of curved lines, and some shapes. And then once you understand what you're doing, you understand how to make it. So if you can draw a straight line and a curved line, and you know your shapes, you can eventually draw those.
Exactly.
Yeah,
In painting, it's
I call BS.
but yeah.
Because I've been painting for years, and I don't think that two-thing coach is the way to go for certain armies.
Probably true, but
Because when I play Imperial Guard, I am slathering them suckers up as fast as I can, as heavy as I can. You guys must be killing it.
yeah,
We're in the final zone.
Got a couple more ships left. I think that's it. I think I got one more cruiser will come from the. Like 8-6, I think we have a cruiser that comes. It might
Which
not
battle are you guys playing? Which one are you guys playing?
Protect the convoy / final installation.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you start inside of a circle? There's two healing ships that go from coastal gun to coastal gun.
It's the first one we did.
The one I blew up in the first 10 seconds.
One second, gentlemen.
So do you do this full time, or do you have a primary job to do?
I'm 100% disabled, so I have my VA pension and this.
I need to go check that out one more time. When Bush was president, about going to the VA, about that type of stuff, but they were not very receptive.
Yeah, check it again, because we have a much more understanding VA right now. Hey guys, I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, run to the restroom. I encourage everybody, go grab a drink, grab a snack, stretch your own legs. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Promises, promises.
grandkids. Hope everybody had the opportunity to grab a drink, grab a snack.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll be back down there and trying to set up a second TV for my chitlins.
For the chitlins?
Yes, sir.
They've got to be giants by now.
More ways than one. Even when did you guys take off? 18, 19,
20.
20? Charlie is like 4 inches taller than everybody else in his class.
Wow. Well, I knew he was going to be a giant.
Oh, theoretically, at the rate he's going, he's destined to be 6'5".
Yeah, well,
Of course, by the time he gets old enough for me to properly train, I'm gonna be too old to really wrestle with him and make sure he understands that he's never gonna beat me.
I'm pretty sure that somewhere along the way you've managed to find some gene seed to get stuffed into that material there.
I'm working on it. People frown on genetically engineering your kids for some reason.
I'm pretty sure you've already managed to do it. He's definitely one of the Emperor's own.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I like the fact that my daughter just told me that I'm okay to leave my bedroom. Lexi does that all the time. You can go. I've got what I need from you. I'm like,
Yeah, she still got you wrapped around her finger.
yeah, I admit it though.
I don't know what that says about mine, because I usually correct her. I don't think I'm wrapped around tightly like that.
Well, unfortunately for me, she falls into that cute and adorable phase when we had her and she was young, and she is my youngest daughter, so she still has that little girl position in my heart.
I understand.
Okay, I'm going to take the worst of my battleships with me.
Oh yeah, I was going to change ships. 1 second.
What tier are you looking at?
7.
Yeah, what tier are you? Oh, you're back to 7. Okay.
Yeah, the Mackinson's tier 6, but it can fight at 7 with no issue.
Port.
So my highest tier I have currently is the Tulsa, which is a tier 9 cruiser. I don't have any tier 10s yet.
I've got a tier 9 cruiser in my German stuff. I've got very few tier 9s though.
I have.
As a matter of fact, if I do my adjustments and only choose my tier 9 stuff, looks like I only have the tier 9 rune.
Yeah, I have the Seattle and the Iowa. So, and they are expensive to play.
Yeah, tier 9 is really just to get you ready for crying every time you see the battle results screen.
Yeah. What's everybody playing so far? What do we got?
I'm taking out the Gneisenau, which it's like the Scharnhorst 43, except for the guns don't really hit anything.
You don't say.
I'm probably going to stay in the Flint for right now.
Hold on, that's not what I wanted to do.
Because I'm pretty sure this builds my... That's not... Ugh. Hit the wrong button. Loading the dockyard takes so long.
Yeah.
Any idea what they're doing for the Halloween mission this year?
I don't know what they're doing with that.
They haven't leaked anything yet?
Thought I saw something about that.
My
I
guess
don't
is
know.
it's not going to be French or German because that's been the last two.
All right, we got this. I'm ready when you are. I feel sorry for aircraft carriers and sub players right now. They only
Why?
put one of each in there. They will load
Ooh,
four out of
yeah, but
four out of the.
this is a good mission. Rescue the carrier.
Oh yeah, yeah. This will have a destroyer coming from B5 area. Then it'll have a battleship and a cruiser coming from A7.
Don't forget about the carrier that shows up in the I-8 area.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And heads towards the A area. Sort of,
Yeah.
not quite.
Attention Task Force Commander. Escort the support ship and floating
All right, let's see what we need to do here.
stations. Quick defeat of enemy forces is key to success. Send them all to Davy Jones fast. Attention engineer.
I'm going to go to the right.
Operational condition. Attention arsenal and aviator.
Are you in a destroyer, Ed?
Supply the requisite
Yeah, I am in the
Turn around this
Ida.
corner to the right. We're gonna run right into a cruiser and a battleship.
battleship.
Around this corner.
Yeah, but I got 40 plus seconds before my tubes are ready.
Oh, well, then maybe don't do that. Straight ahead, you'll have a
A destroyer.
Yeah,
And then,
there'll be another
cruiser.
destroyer and a cruiser on the other side of that island.
Let's do this.
Holy shit, I hit them with main guns.
Look at the big guns on you.
this battleship over here, by the way, is super fast. So once it gets going,
Yeah, it's a Japanese battleship, so it's got good speed, not good armor.
I don't know if I'm gonna catch them or not. Nope,
eat up quick.
not a single torp hit him. He was in line to catch a couple though.
There's going to be another cruiser that pops up from ahead of this island where the carrier is. But I'm going to move left
If I remember
because...
right, this carrier will have some healing in it a little bit.
Yes.
I'm going to go hang out with that for just a bit.
One of the engineer ships that's going to take up station with him will be a healing ship for the duration of the battle.
Attention ship and squadron commanders. Pay special attention to torpedo defense.
Our carrier already knows where to look for the enemy.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Destroy her.
He's cheating.
For the squadron. Attention squadron commander. According to reconnaissance data, one more enemy aircraft carrier is likely to remain in the combat zone. Seek and destroy.
Spot that carrier again.
Why am I so bad at cutting corners? That's what I was talking about earlier.
Force Commander here. Working on an optimal route for you. Proceed due northwest.
Drive safe.
Drive safe. I'm almost out of hit points.
I'm going after the enemy carrier. He has a cruiser and a destroyer escort.
Well, it's going to be a minute before I come help you with anything because I am down to my last 1,300 hit points.
Yeah, I have probably, we were talking about the paint earlier, I still have probably about 20,000 miniatures I can paint that I don't need. Many of them I don't want. They're for games I'll never play again. And those won't necessarily be popular. There's also a lot of things like I've moved beyond or away from certain aspects. Like I want enough for my personal D&D game, but do I need to have 15 different types of orcs? 10 different poses? Probably not.
Yeah, that's usually the way you look at things. Do you need it? No. Do you want it? Probably.
Oh yeah, I don't need 15 knights, but I have them.
Ship is on fire.
I know, knights are pretty cool. It's a lot per minute.
Carriers dealt with.
Enemy aircraft carrier
Cool.
sunk.
You bully. I haven't even gotten like, I haven't even really broke 23,000. You're over there zeroing out a 60K freaking.
Or, as I believe Admiral Halsey said it, scratch one flat top.
So we're just gonna put ourselves in the same category as Halsey, huh?
Take out an aircraft carrier that quick. You really can't.
One of the things I wish they did for Division was keep a better track of how much health everybody has.
I get what you're saying, and I can empathize with that, but that'd be a lot to track.
Not really. Just for the, I mean, the other WoW does it by just putting the party thing up with everybody's hit points.
It wouldn't be that hard to put a Division name, your name, your a ship icon with a silhouette on the screen.
Haha. Sorry, Clark.
It's just a little bit of data.
No, I just stole his kill.
Raptor, Task Force Commander here.
No, I'm just saying, like, interface-wise, it'd be a lot of information.
Not really.
All that.
I mean, it's just an approximation. You could have that in the corner of the screen. It could show a full bar, a 3/4 bar, a half bar, a quarter bar. It doesn't have to be a precise bar like it does for the player.
Yeah, I get you. You have another aircraft carrier?
You going for him?
Yeah, I'll go that way. I have very little damage, so I need to get something that I can sink my teeth into.
I finally made it over 25,000. Of course, I'm shooting at highly wounded. Hmm.
The one thing the Scharnhorst 43 has that the Gneisenau really could use, engine boost.
Isn't the Scharnhorst a battleship?
So's the Gneisenau. As a matter of fact, the Gneisenau and the Scharnhorst are both variations of the Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst 43 is the later upgrade of the Scharnhorst. Gneisenau is a Scharnhorst class battleship.
Leave it to the Germans.
So it's called the Gnau, you said?
Gneisenau. It's a sister ship
It's
to
not
the
like GNU.
sister ship to the Scharnhorst.
The ship is on fire.
You got company, you need assistance?
It's a group of cruisers. I might be able to take them out.
I think that's almost the last ships we have, though, in this battle, are these cruisers. The secondary aircraft carrier is already gone.
Bunch of showboaters is all I work with.
I'm over here moving at a roaring 32 knots. Slowly, never getting into any combat.
I am at max speed, but
Problem solved, sir.
30, 40,
Enemy cruiser sunk. The ship is on
40,
fire.
40.8, 41, 41.2.
I like my new destroyer.
nope. I was unable to take them out.
They got you, didn't they?
Yep. Well, unfortunately, cruisers can set me on fire. They set me on fire and then set me on fire after I put the fire out.
Mm.
It's always tough.
Sorry about that. If I'd have realized how low you were on health, I'd have come back and...
I was over half when they engaged me. It's just shit is shit. We're going to get credit for eliminating both aircraft carriers. That's what's important.
No one cares about the flat tops, sir.
I'm
You
hit.
think about how many ships that we destroy every game. Like, we are completely wiping out the GDP of major countries.
Yeah, there's 192 nations in the world. We're destroying the GDP of about 125 of them. Nice maneuvering. I'm hitching a ride on your Flint, by the way.
Oh, cool.
There we go. That's the last of them.
I just gotta get over the healing wherever it's at.
Up with the CV.
I think at the end of the trail. Bit.
That's where I was trying to get back to. I'd used 2 of my 3 repair parties by the time I had encountered the cruisers as well. I had forgotten that they had also limited the number of damage control that battleships have too. That was what, two revisions ago.
Oh, that's why they're so hard to kill.
Well, when they had unlimited damage control, you could almost never destroy a battleship.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I had to do quite a few torpedo runs on them.
Well, it had a 30-second cooldown, so if you could...
Cheap viewers on streambo.com. Remove
If
the
you could
space
do
and
the...
visit.
set a fire as soon as they put them out, you knew that you had 30 seconds of fires burning. But other than that, as long as they had a damage control available to them, you just had to chip away at them with actual damage to kill them. In the early days, it was hard to kill a battleship. During playtesting, damage control initially had a 10-second cooldown.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, but every ship had a 10-second cooldown, not just battleships. So
you were chewing through it the old-fashioned way, huh?
yeah.
I only did 26,000 damage that battle.
I did more than that, but
And then with playtesting, they bounced the damage control cooldown up to 60 seconds. Nobody liked that. Then it went to 30.
Which is far more realistic.
Yeah. But then they moved it into the 30-second range. That seemed a little bit more game palatable. Because the game lasts... The game's duration is acceptable for a 30-second cooldown, I think. And now I think that... I think it's in the 60-second range for non-experienced commanders. And then experienced commanders get it lower. Hey, we did pretty good. How I died and you guys didn't, and I got higher scores than you did, I don't know.
You killed an aircraft carrier by yourself, more or less.
my torps missed at the beginning, so I wasn't, extremely high. I only had 37,000 damage. Those first torps would have been a big difference. There was a lot of little, 5 degrees off type things.
That's like I said when I was talking about trying to get the damage for flooding and fires. When you get 7 people shooting at a...
You guys want to move up to tier 8?
Sure.
Oh, happily.
I will jump to my sub.
I took the Nebraska out the other day. I hate that ship with a passion.
Gee, I can't understand why. American battleships are so neutered in this game.
Oh, the Nebraska lost one of its turrets for a set of bombers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of the hybrids.
Yeah, you can't fly and steer your ship.
Nope. You'd better know what you're doing if you're going to play a hybrid battleship. But now, granted, I have...
And I'm inaccurate.
I have the hybrid battleship. Which one do I have? I think I do have the Nebraska. Which one do I... Yeah, I have the Nebraska. I'm not going to pretend it's fun. But
The only if you get left behind, you can send out bombers and harass people, but it's a minute and a half for them to reload
yep,
from the second you release them.
and you don't have the firepower to stay in the main fight.
And she's fat and slow.
You have to. What you have to do is have a good island to park behind that allows you to shoot over when you're not flying. And you have to fly every time the bomber is ready.
Yeah, that's not realistic in the operation.
Which one's this one? Do we have here? What's the?
We're defending the shore installations.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna have ships to our left come in, right?
Yeah, they'll come in at the A.
I think the first wave comes in left and right.
Ours will come in on the left. If you look down to the I-5 area, the bottom guys will get somebody there.
Thanks for diving under me, because
Sea of Thieves Season 18. This looks epic.
Because you're fat and slow.
Because I'm fat and slow and I ran in front of him.
No, you're good. I was gonna jump left here because sometimes they take a second for them to come in or whatever.
Well, I'm trying to get sideways between these two installations, so I have the broadside to fire out.
You're good. You got smoke cloud down.
Hey, Odd, welcome aboard.
I got when I completed the tutorial, I got you get a premium ship container, which could be anywhere up to like tier 7 or whatever. It was not tier 7 for me. It was a tier 2 Japanese hybrid cruiser.
I got
So
it.
it's a cruiser that has torps, has guns, and has a plane that lasts for a minute.
Good to see ya, brethren.
Good to see you, Odd. You would like this game, Odd. Yep, there's the
I don't know how. Is that who's that? Odd Noble.
Odd Noble. Yes, indeed.
Yep. The good about it is it's fun. It's interactive. The battles only take about 20 minutes. The bad part is it's 20 minutes, and if you have a bad run, you really want to just start, because there's a little bit of RNG associated with it. And if you have a bad run of RNG, you'll be like, want to throw your computer across the room.
Yeah, that's the only drawback. To play with me, you'd need to be on PC, because it's not crossplay. There is a Xbox version, though.
I think there's a phone
I
version
haven't
too.
played it in years. Is it still free to play?
It is still free to play.
Definitely have experienced the bad RNG.
You gonna fire at this thing, Rob?
I'm firing at the ones crossing my line of sight. Unfortunately, somebody took out the cruiser that I had just launched on, so I'm going after the bigger boys now.
I still love talking smack to people in this game. Unfortunately, though, I actually gotta like be friends with everybody I talk smack to. Yeah, I've already like burned through almost half of my health.
Yeah, I would, if they would make it crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation, I would gladly play with you, Odd.
The ship is on fire.
Alright, let's go ahead and clear this island and then head back to the healing spot.
I have a destroyer coming in close.
Can't leave you alone for 30 seconds, dude.
Yeah, he's getting taught what the Bismarck's secondaries are like.
Destroyer sunk.
It's not a pleasant experience. They started firing at 14 kilometers out.
Holy smokes, your secondaries have a
Poop.
14
I thought
kilometer
it was
range?
cross-play.
It might be cross-play. We'll have to check on it. But it's not cross-play PC to console.
Alright.
No, that's too far of a lead. Well, you got him anyway.
Boo.
Somebody got him, got the battleship I was aiming at.
Yeah.
That's me.
Nice.
Let's switch over to HE for these cruisers, because my my AP is going right through them.
Just like Dr. Pepper.
Trying to circle back to get some healing.
You want to come sit in the nest with Big Cleveland?
There's one, yeah, there's out there by the battleships where I'm going to head, I think. Where
Oh, I took a little bit of damage. I should fix that.
so far, I'm
Nobody
doing much
nobody
better.
likes a showboat.
Don't sail with the Bismarck.
I am just over 48,000 on this ship already. So glad to be
Damage?
back.
How many shots have you hit with?
Oh, I haven't hit with a lot. 15 main battery hits and 28 secondary.
63 main battery hits. Wow, and 50 of them are penetrations.
What's your damage?
That's how Cleveland does it.
What's your damage
Crap,
total?
31K.
Yeah, I've done 37.
I wish I had some torps on this thing.
You've done more than double my main battery hits, and I've done more damage.
Yep. It's just the way it is, man.
That carrier's disappeared. Somebody, there she is. She's just outside of my gunnery range. But I have a spotter.
Alrighty. I don't understand how a plane in the air manages to lob your shells another 30 or 40 kilometers.
Your gunnery range is limited because of how far you can physically see. The plane in the air lets you see further because the guy in the air is telling you where to aim.
Yeah, I get the idea behind it. I just think it's funny that it increases your range by like 10 or 15 and you're already at close to max for a lot of these ships' main guns. I mean, what, the 16 kilometers is... Holy smokes, I don't know who the cruiser is, but all I see is a string of tracers.
I think for most ships, you gotta be a battleship to go 16. I don't think many cruisers go 16. 15, I think, is about the max for a cruiser. From my experience, at least.
The Cleveland has a 15.6 kilometer firing range.
Got a bunch of cruisers coming in. See what chaos I can cause.
Somebody just got hit by a torpedo.
During World War II, the Bismarck had a maximum firing range of 42,000 meters. That's 42 kilometers.
That's a lot.
They would require maps 3 times the size to truly represent the naval guns that they're trying to represent in game.
Well, that's in every game. Look at 40K.
Oh, new SOT
You're not
update.
representing those battles correctly in that. Let's say you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The 24 inches for a bolter is not anywhere near what it should be.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've played tabletop war games for years. I started with like Revolutionary War battles, using 1-inch, lead soldiers, and it never made sense, the distances we were talking about. You can accurately fire 6 inches. Kentucky Rifles accurately firing 6 inches. Are you mad?
Hey Rob, hey chat. LOL.
Mitch, welcome aboard.
I'd like to apologize ahead of time for my sus plane. I'm up to 65K.
We got destroyers close in.
Yeah, they just like appeared on me. They dived back into the water here. They're coming up for a little bit of air.
Get back under the table
Yeah,
where you belong.
They completely unfairly did that.
They certainly did.
We're just going to spawn these in the middle of your formation.
One more of those destroyers left.
And we got the group coming in from the other side.
Well, I missed with all my torps against those guys.
Somebody's torps hit that destroyer.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm repositioning to get my guns in range for that group that came in from the left flank.
The Echo 10.
Yeah.
You talk about C9.
C and D9, yes.
All right, yeah. There's a battleship in the back, 2 cruisers in front. I'm going to use their smoke to conceal and then jump over there myself.
Well, right now I'm trying to get speed up.
Yeah, he's moving faster than he looks.
Noble, any plans today?
Oh, look, there's a battleship coming in from behind me.
So what do you think about the concealment rules? How does that work specifically?
I like the old concealment rules better. I think they were more realistic. I think the new ones are more arcade-like.
5 minutes.
Okay.
In the
How
o-
do they actually work? If that makes sense.
Under the old arcade rules, or the old concealment rules, once you were spotted, you couldn't disappear, basically. You could be spotted by anything that had range to you. Under the new concealment rules, if the spotting unit loses track of you, no other unit can see you until they independently spots you.
Really?
So it's basically like a moving fog of war.
Yes. So, like, if Ed is in range of you, but I was the one who spotted you, he does not get a chance to spot you because he had not spotted you originally. If I suddenly get obscured from you, Ed doesn't get to see you until the next opportunity for him to spot you on the count. So you could become invisible to him.
Really?
All right, we got the group coming in from the right. Group coming in from the right.
Well, I'm working on a group from the left.
Yep, I was working on them too, but now we've got the battle group from the right.
Do your best to destroy that battleship that has the timer on it.
It's almost.
I understand my mission. And I will comply.
That last battleship's destroyed. No, like what I'm wondering is, so the sub that I'm going to, and I think the one I'm on is 90 for concealment, which is a lot. But then there's the captain ability that allows you to use it, so it's over 100 points of concealment. Is that like percent? Like they can't see you unless you're doing something that reduces your ability to be seen?
How have I not hit that stupid shit? For some reason, all of my AT shells are dropping short. Finally got one. Awesome.
I am about to die.
I thought you were gonna ram that.
I tried to. I missed him. He squirted out from in front of me. He obviously wasn't moving at full speed.
I still feel like we're doing pretty good. All the ships have some damage. We only have one battleship left.
We won. So that wasn't terrible. I mean, one battleship held this side of the map.
Nobody likes people who brag, Rob. Ugh.
I don't know how that's possible. They have me down at the bottom, yet I got 3 ship kills, and I was over 73,000 damage. That's insane. That must have been a good run for a lot of people.
Yeah, the problem is you don't get to see everybody else's battle report. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to check on my granddaughter. She was supposed to be cleaning the laundry room. I'll be back in a second.
All right.
My newest video I got up, Ed, is on the alternative combat for Supplement 1 Greyhawk for original Dungeons & Dragons.
Nice.
It's worked out to be pretty good. It's 22 minutes long.
That's good.
And
So is it a overview of like city and?
no, ironically, both Greyhawk and Blackmore are not talking about the location. It's about the origin of the people who wrote it. So Gary Gygax wrote Greyhawk, and he's the one whose homeworld was called Greyhawk. So that's why they use that name. But the actual information of the city Greyhawk didn't come out until AD&D First Edition. So the stuff that's in Greyhawk was like house rules that he used and this type of stuff. So the adjustments he made to combat with what this current video's on, taking it from 2d6 of the chainmail area when you do man-to-man into the attack matrix with the original Dungeons and Dragons. So you have weapon versus armor class. So like a dagger would be -3, a hand axe would be -3 versus plate mail. But if you were to use a pickaxe, that would be +2. So you still need a 17 to hit AC 2 or plate mail at first level. But with a pickaxe, you would need a 15 plus strength magic and all that.
Interesting.
Now, the one nice thing about that also is with daggers, if they are considered to be prone or defenseless and that type of stuff, then you could use a different attack chart because essentially it's considered that you like get it started and then do your attack, like you're pushing the blade between the plates of armor and you attack. So each one of the different armor classes has different bonuses, and for plate mail specifically, you get +3. So if you rolled a 15, you normally need a 17 to hit AC 2. If the person's defenseless or held or something, then a 15 would still hit because a 15 would be an 18 on the dice.
Running errands at the moment, Mitch. Also have family in town
And
visiting.
things like
Gonna grab a Big
polearms,
Mac at some point and
longsword,
head back
So
home.
what you just told me is you
Hopefully
need
I can jump
a
on then, unless
collegiate
something
level
comes up.
entry math degree to get through the math of the process.
No, it's actually way simpler. It's just a static chart type of thing. There's not a lot of math to it. It's one of the simpler forms of D&D and whatnot. Now, there are other game systems out there that try and be a lot more of a
Noble
simulator. And they definitely fall into that. There was one called ICE, Iron Crown Enterprises, and they literally had D100 charts for everything. And if you rolled a 66, you would go into the critical. There's also other criticals, but the 66 was the super critical.
Sounds like chivalry and sorcery from back in the day.
Very similar system, yeah. Well, what's interesting is Iron Crown Enterprise actually got, it's not Gygax, to do Lord of the Rings. So they're the only ones that in the 80s that were doing back then.
I remember ICE. I didn't play their games, but I remember seeing them in the game store.
Oh yeah, I played it. I remember I was flippantly throwing a dagger at my master, my trainer, because I figured he would just deflect it like a person would, an RP moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled my attack and I got a 6, which meant I hit and I rolled my damage. It was a 6, meant it was critical hit. He's not going to deflect this. I'm going to leave a scar. And then I rolled again. I got a 6 me to a deadly chart. And then on that chart, I ended up hitting him, and in the very descriptive game. So in this case, I hit him on the left side of his heart, narrowly missing a direct hit on the heart, but clipping an artery, doing massive damage, it was like 2d10 damage. But he will bleed out if the bleeding stops in the d4 turns.
And you didn't have any medical training?
None, because I was a first level straight out of the batch like character.
Yeah.
So I literally just killed my trainer by accident with a random dice roll. That's kind of the fun of the game.
Exactly the kind of thing that happened in those super detailed games.
Right, right.
In Chivalry and Sorcery, the first time I played it, I randomly rolled that I was a noble son.
Yeah.
And
there's a game out now, Dragon Crawl Classics, where you can actually die in character creation.
And as a noble son, you know, I'm a knight. I had all the money in the world to buy the right armor, so I was wearing the correct armor and everything. And the group was going to a neighboring country, so I was going on behalf of my father to look in on the neighboring country to see if they were up to anything. And you know, while we're there, my game master describes things to me, and I'm like, you know, do I think this is suspicious? And he rolls some dice and he says, well, you really don't think that they should be doing all this if they're friendly. So I wrote a letter back home saying that they seem to be suspicious, and my father invades the neighboring country, and I didn't know what I was talking about. It was just daily activity at the local castle. You know,
that's unfortunate.
And you know, we completely just went to war over regular blacksmith activity at the local castle. And it's like, well, you just didn't know what regular blacksmith activity looks like. You grew up in the castle. You didn't hang out at the blacksmith shop. It's like,
Hey guys, give me a sec. I got a task I gotta do. It's going to take me about 10-15 minutes, I hope, and then I should be able to go back. So let me just skip a match real quick. I'm going to unready myself.
Sure.
Help me wipe for something real quick. But yeah, no, I've played a lot of those games and have researched on the exact opposite stream that the game you probably have played too. Or
I'm ready when you are, Rob.
You have Warhammer Fantasy, the actual fantasy combat stuff for Warhammer 40, like the Warhammer Fantasy Battle stuff, where you can play like gladiators and whatnot. I'll be back.
Oh, the Warhammer Fantasy role-playing game?
Yeah.
I've got that. I don't know if Rob played that or not.
we were gonna play, but it never took off.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I actually got like 2 of the 3 starter
The closest we ever actually succeeded
campaigns.
to playing the Warhammer Fantasy RPG was when we played the Dungeon Quest. Because that was easy, you know, just throw the tiles down and see what we're doing.
Yeah. Am I in San Diego? Hopefully we don't die.
This one should be pretty easy. cruise into the harbor, destroy the shore foundations. We got to get some
transports, and then it's...
get some ships at the docks, and then cruise out without dying.
You make it sound so simple.
Awaiting instructions.
I am just putting rounds into this target, and there's no damage coming up off of it.
You should be getting some damage.
Nope.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
12 hits, 12 non-pins. The other problem is I don't have any. They're not really HE. They're the.
Are they semi-armor piercing?
Yeah. Which are worthless. Yeah, the AP shells are not doing a whole lot better, but they are doing better. There we go.
Yeah, you're almost always better off with HE shells on installations like that, because even when you don't do a lot of damage on impact, the fires that you can set
Will do damage, yeah.
Compound the damage, yeah.
Holy
Good.
smokes. 65 shells and only 5 of them went through.
Yeah, I've got 37 hits, which are the... I don't keep track of how many I've fired. I know I've fired more. But,
Oh, no, that's what I hit with.
I've got
Sorry.
37 hits, I've got 17,000 damage, and 1 destruction. Alright, we've got a ship in the harbor already firing on us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've got a fucking destroyer right here.
Ship is on fire. Torpedoes to start. Torpedoes dead ahead.
He torped me. I'm out. Where are you at?
Just to your side, trying to figure out why I can't get brakes to work on these ships.
That's because there's no brakes on ships.
Honestly, I'm surprised they don't have damage for fucking going from full speed to full reverse. I'm pretty sure I've dumped entire workshops worth of equipment onto the floor in an attempt to stop moving in one direction to another one.
Hey, on the plus side, I stopped a whole lot of torpedoes that would have damaged other ships.
Yeah, unfortunately right now I'm getting my butt handed to me.
And somebody else killed the destroyer that I torpedoed.
That's alright. I just watched a battle, a cruiser warp one ship and then eat shell from each warp from another.
Do you have a heal on that ship?
I do.
You might want to use it.
Heals for the week.
It's not a lot of cruisers with them, so...
Honestly, not many of them that I've seen have them. Is it just not telling me damage or something?
No, semi-armor piercing are not really good against installations.
Yeah, I noticed. So I'm firing AP shells at them.
AP is better, but you have to score. That was a good hit.
Oh, that wasn't
Unfortunately,
mine. I had five non-pins and 3 ricochets.
must have been the battleship hit at the same time.
Let's see. I can't shoot. I can't torp. I can't drive.
Watch that battleship on your flank. You don't want to give him a flat side to shoot at.
Well, not necessarily the problem that I see. Because he just fucking punched holes in me like I was sitting still. Fire, damn it. This is part of the problem I have with this particular ship, is she is slow. And, of course...
Oh, that second group of torps might catch that battleship at rest.
No, because those aren't mine.
Oh. Where'd they come from?
There's somebody behind me. I jumped out, dude.
I didn't see the person behind you, so.
What would you like to fight?
That's a loaded question.
What would you like to fight next? I mean, honestly, I have a selection, but I'm trying not to get you banned off YouTube.
I'll take my...
Because they lost 3 of their 7 ships, at least, so they're not making it out of there.
Strangely, it won't let me take my Cleveland out. It's got a little timer next to it.
Because that was for a mission out of the Pacific operations. If you look to the left, there should be another Cleveland. So they did so there's another set of operations called like Pacific operations, and the Pacific operations, the second set of the 3 that they had allowed you to take the Cleveland out as a ship in the operation because it was American XYZs in tier 7-8 category.
Mm-hmm. So they gave us a Cleveland?
For that mission only.
All right.
So you should. I have a Cleveland next. So I have a Cleveland that's in orange lettering, and next to that is my original Cleveland.
All right. I thought I owned a Cleveland. I apparently don't. No worries. I'll take the California. I'll take the California.
La-ti-da. What is the California?
It's a battleship.
But she's not in the American line.
Yes, she is.
No, she's an American ship, but she's not like something you can...
No, she's a premium. She was awarded to me. Because I don't buy shit.
I've bought some premiums, but I buy them with like random stuff I win in the game.
I don't remember what she was awarded to me for, but yeah, good behavior or some such shit.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
It sure as hell wasn't for not swearing online, that's for sure.
What? Yeah. Because I have a bunch of I have 22 premium ships of various level from 2 all the way to 7, I think. I don't think I have any level 8s, but
Yeah, my American battleships are just
I only bought a couple of them.
they're so freaking inaccurate. It defies logic.
It does. Hold on, my wife's calling.
Tell her I said hi.
This is the base commander. We expect the arrival of transport and attack squadrons. Strike aircraft will ensure support during the embarkation and evacuation of transport aircraft. Warship commanders, clear the most direct route for the aircraft in the specified sectors.
Awaiting instructions.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Okay, I remember this one. They're gonna be coming here, though.
I'm present, but I'm still working on this thing for my wife, just so you know.
No worries, my friend.
Hello MR.
History, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well this fine day.
Yep, I'm in you.
I am. I certainly am. Getting to play a game with friends and stream. Okay, that's a little bit faster than the 10, so let's move that up to, oh, they're not
What's
spotted
your favorite
anymore.
game?
I have a hard time picking favorites because games shift for me.
Right.
Welcome back.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Am I dead yet? No.
How's the missus? No, you're not dead yet. I don't think any of us are dead yet.
No, nobody's dead yet. Not too bad. She went to a birthday party with a bunch of people she wasn't apparently fond of.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that from the discussion earlier.
The stretched out part of the I'm getting ready to leave statements.
Yes.
All right, that should be that ship. Perfect. Let's turn and make a run for the Heath.
You know, I'm a big Star Wars fan, history, but different games have different allures. This game is a ton of fun.
If you get good people to play with.
Yes. And you kind of have to learn the mechanics well.
Racking up kills left and right.
Like this guy in front of me just emptied all his guns at a ship that had already been sunk.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
The game has a lot of opportunities for innuendos.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Hey there, little bird.
Uncle Rob.
Who's that?
Riker.
Hey, Riker.
Hey, Riker. I will show you a picture later.
He was young when I left.
Yeah, he's doubled his age since you were here. Clark is on here, but he's
I feel,
Clark with his wife.
in fairness, I feel like I've doubled my age since I left.
Yeah, there are days that I definitely feel like I racked up something.
I hate getting hits that do no damage but take out multiple systems. I mean, sure, it has an effect on the battle, but it doesn't have much effect on your score. Your personal score.
Well, I am so used to having questionable results from time to time that it didn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother me when I unload enough firepower to sink a battleship and barely scratch a destroyer or. When I had to completely ignore all of my BRM to fire a set of guns.
Warship commanders. Transport aircraft have arrived. Proceed to evacuation. Protect the aerodrome until embarkation is finished and the transport aircraft leave base Rohan. Provide gunfire support for attack aircraft.
A 173 shots that I've hit. 53,000 damage.
Oh, you 4 times the amount of damage I've done. I've only had 16 hits, but
An enemy aircraft.
So I have 10 times the amount of hits as you, and only a quarter of the damage.
we know where the enemy is, basically. Can't see him.
Ship is on fire.
Attention. Intercepted enemy communications. Enemy destroyer. Airbase. Do not allow them to capture our airbase.
What do you normally talk about, Rob, when you're on these live streams?
Oh, it depends on what strikes my fancy. I do think that with events this week, I'm going to touch on the fact that we're all human. We might have differing opinions, but that doesn't mean we get to hurt each other.
That was... How do I put this? Not what crossed my mind when I saw that happen. Like that guy...
Torpedoes, direct front.
Definitely, sorry, I got distracted by a torp that's coming off your butt.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I definitely got agitated with people.
There's a large group of people in this world who are celebrating the death of a man who peacefully talked about the difference of opinions.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh, that's...
And
I've always
Enemy destroyer
applauded Charlie Kirk on that, but yeah, just the fact that there's a lot of people who blanket statement everybody who doesn't agree with him.
look, you know, I blame a group of people who call themselves journalists who are quick to call people fascists for having a opinion that doesn't match theirs politically. If you're a journalist and you honestly call people who have a America First opinion fascists, then you're in the wrong profession. Now, if you find a true fascist in America, you cannot realistically call them out to anybody because you've spent your career calling regular people fascists.
Mm-hmm.
You've destroyed your own credibility. And as a result, you've called people into action to kill an innocent man. I'll get off my soapbox so that we don't turn this into a political channel, because it is a gaming channel. But don't be evil.
Yeah, be nice. And definitely don't celebrate the murder of another person. That's my biggest problem with it. But your channel.
And, no, I 100% agree. Do not celebrate the death of a person, even who you don't agree with.
Main turret critically damaged.
In fact, if you don't agree with somebody, the best thing you can do with somebody you don't agree with is spend a day advocating their position.
Spend a day talking with them as something other than political opponents. Because you might find out.
You might find a lot about them that you did not know.
A lot of people have very similar viewpoints to mine. We just don't agree how it should be executed. I mean, the amount of people who have been like, we need to do this. And it's like, I agree, but I don't think the government needs to do that. And that's Sort of things that a lot of people don't
I
understand.
think I just did the same thing I criticized somebody else for, shooting a ship that had just died.
Mm.
But yeah, I think it is very easy to criticize other people. It's hard to criticize yourself. Take their position and advocate for it.
Well,
Because if you can honestly, and I really mean honestly, argue their position and then come back and say, no, I was right all along, then you were right. But if you can honestly argue their position and find no flaws in your own argument, then I feel that you're not being genuine.
honestly, no.
It's my own personal take. I did debate in high school, and I discovered that 90% of the time, both sides have valid arguments.
Well, like I said, most of the time it's not. It's not the goals that I have different opinions of. It's the execution.
Yeah. And sometimes even the execution is minutely different.
Yep.
You know, the Church of Latter-day Saints and I don't agree on
A lot.
on many things, but we both believe in salvation. We both want a brighter future. Isn't that a good place to start?
Hold on, I'm trying to glue a sister a battle together.
Hey, take your time. Get her
You
pose.
can start it.
Get her
I just
pose
can't.
exactly right. I haven't run the Anhalt much, so I have no idea what her performance is going to be like.
Was she upgraded at all?
No. Until I get a feel for the ship, I usually don't upgrade them. But like I said, I need to get off my soapbox on this. It's caused me some lack of sleep, and it probably will for a few days. But and
If it doesn't, there's something wrong with you. That was.
looks like we're doing the same battle again.
I hate doing the same battles. That means we lost. That means for me, that means I lost the last one. It's been my experience that really a battleship up here. Wow. Go ahead and go over to
This is the base commander. We expect the
high
arrival of
explosives so I can actually shoot a
strike aircraft will
cruiser.
support during the embarkation
Oh yeah,
transport aircraft.
at this tier, we're going to rip apart cruisers.
in the specified sectors.
And miss destroyers.
Awaiting instructions.
Enemy force detected.
Hey, I got a spotting aircraft.
It's not worth using it right now.
Oh, I know. I don't ever use them, honestly.
That's the other thing that I wish that there was more freedom in choosing your
Secondary systems.
secondary systems. So many of these ships have spotting aircraft that could use something different.
Like acoustics.
Acoustics, anti-aircraft,
Radar would be nice.
radar.
How fast are you going?
19.7 knots.
Is that full speed?
No, that's 3/4. The Anhalt is a fairly fast battleship.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
That looks like it's going to be in the rear quarter of the battleship.
Enemy battleship detected.
Just barely missed the rear. All right.
You should be somewhere around 4. I would go up for 5 now, but maybe 6. So I hit twice, 4 times, and that ship hasn't lost any of its freaking health.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
The ship is on fire.
Did I tell you that Jay said hi?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, he said hello.
How's he doing?
He's doing pretty good. Haha. Wow. The beach is the beach. He's got all of his stuff that he does with the office. His oldest granddaughter started college, so she's the campus like 4 hours away. It's awesome. I'm glad I fired at that guy.
You and me both.
It's the bad part about the battleship is that you can fire at somebody that's at like half to 3/4, and by the time you hit them, they're just zeroed out. You're like, what the hell? We're about to... Here, let's rub paint. I got you this one. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay. Is mom not upstairs? She went to Steven's thing, I'm guessing? Yeah.
That looks
Well-
like a good hit.
Is that you firing a... Are you firing HE shells?
I
You're
am.
behind me with that. You trading blows with a cruiser?
I was firing HE because I was worried about the
smokes, dude.
cruisers. Now I've got to worry about battleships. So I'm switching armaments. That should be a good hit and a good salvo to change on.
Great. I got a squadron of mosquitoes tearing me apart.
Speaking of mosquitoes, how's your yard?
Hit and miss. I've been trying to level out. Were you here? You weren't here when the trees fell, were you?
No, they fell after I left. You showed me pictures, though.
So I ended up having some what in the so I ended up having a hole, and I'm not gonna get there in time. There we go. I ended up having a hole where one of my trees fell over.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest time, it was just a hole in the ground. It was a depression, not a hole.
Right.
And
Enemy battleship foundered.
so I had Steven put a bunch of dirt in it. I ended up leveling out the gazebo and all that area with the buddy's Kubota. And then I sorry. Trying to get a line of sight on something. So Steven leveled that hole out. I'm in the process of trying to convince myself that I want to tear open the sidewalk that goes around my yard.
So you put a new gazebo where the old one was?
No, I was thinking about, I leveled that out. There's a big pile of dirt over there now. But I want to see about maybe putting a fire pit in the back so I can do like something for the kids during the cooler nights or the winter nights. So
Protect the aerodrome until embarkation is finished.
come on,
Transport aircraft leave base Roma.
stay inside that area. Holy smokes!
Aircraft.
Well, I did score a good hit on that destroyer.
I didn't.
Unfortunately, he already had his torps away when I hit his tubes.
Torpedoes, direct front.
An enemy aircraft carrier was spotted in the combat area. Destroy her.
Torpedoes, direct front. Spotter airborne.
If I get it done though, if if I ever get it done. I'll have a pretty nice backyard.
Well, you have a pretty nice backyard, but I hear what
I have a
I
pretty
hear what you're
backyard.
saying.
That missed everything.
You haven't had any major storms come through since we left.
I still have some stuff that needs to happen to my house, but for the most part, no, it's not bad. Ah, welcome to the... Holy smokes, 5 turrets?
Yeah, it's a nice ship, isn't it?
Son of a biscuits. Feel like the underdressed escort at the military ball.
Spotter returning to ship.
The problem is I just have 30,000 hit points to lose.
I'm almost at full. And then this poor cruiser that's coming out up front here is going to be in for a hell of a surprise.
Intercepted enemy communications.
We got destroyers going to be in close.
Base. To capture repair base.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Did you get him?
Oh yeah, he's done.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
They're like, where the fuck did you hide a battleship that size?
The ship is on fire.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Full reverse. Full reverse. Yeah, let's go something closer. I like how my battleship is sliding backwards in an odd angle. Oh, never mind. That would be why.
The ship is on fire.
I know my ship is on fire.
Torpedoes to starboard.
I see the torpedoes to starboard.
God, I hate this fucking mission with a passion. You're screwed, dude. You are now the only ship on top of the surface.
No, well, you're right on the surface part. We have a sub.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Who seems to be hunting an aircraft carrier. Mind you, a secondary mission.
I have 2 fires. I have to put it out.
Yeah, let me relight that for you.
Our base is no longer in danger.
Problem solved, sir.
She's got a pretty good rudder
Ship
shift
is on
time.
fire.
Yeah, she's a pretty good ship. She's not bad reload time either, but I'm about to go down. I had too many ships to fend off.
Hold on.
Sir Subs-a-Lot is spotted on the surface. By a carrier. By the way, carriers have automatic anti-sub weapons.
General quarters. The aerodrome is in maximum danger. An enemy ship has entered the base area. Destroy her.
Yeah,
Let me know if we win.
he's still after the carrier. And he doesn't realize that this carrier can use damage control repeatedly against his torpedo and his sub pings. Or maybe he does. Maybe he's just hoping that his torpedoes will stay in the water long enough that one of them will eventually hit the thing. We're not going to win. The aerodrome has been invaded by the enemy, and he isn't going back. He was hoping to get the carrier kill.
Hmm. Well, I managed to make 30,000 on that one.
Yeah, you did. You did great.
How am I in the top 3? I'll take the win, but holy shit!
Let's take a look at our.
3 more battles in the top 3, and I get one of my objectives.
Oh, I'm mistaken. We do have this. Ship kitted out. I must have done it absent-mindedly. But we didn't win that battle, so I can take her out again.
Give me a second.
Hello, Rob.
I need an idea for
Hey, Zero. Welcome aboard.
Hello, everyone. Who is that in voice with you, Rob?
I used to really be impressed with the amount of...
That's my battle brother, Ed.
Hello?
Hello, Odd, Mitch, History.
What are you in? Same ship?
Same ship. Apparently, because I'm ready, I can't. I have to unready for a second though, because I want to change my.
Hello Toxic, Nate you, Shadow.
This is gonna be my last game, dude. I gotta get.
We're right about that time anyway, so. I've just upped the ante on the economic bonuses for this battle. Plus 325 for my credits, plus 1600 for the ship experience, plus 1600 for the commander XP, and plus 7200 for the expandable bonus. Why not, right?
Sure. I mean,
go
the only
big.
good ones, right?
Go big or go home.
I normally play, unless I'm playing like a premium, I usually run everything at max for what I have. Except for, like I said, premiums, I usually don't use the ship XP, but depending on how far down the line they are, I won't do ship XP.
I won't run ship XP bonuses on a premium because there's no point in it. They don't lead anywhere.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have a lot of ships that have high-end experience that's just waiting for me to go in and spend doubloons to zero it out.
Mm.
And depending on how many doubloons I get after this ship, because it's supposed to give me the
0.
tier 10 Lefray, I might just burn through all of my doubloons except my 3 that I keep on standby just to keep 3 doubloons in there.
That's so you don't get run in for vagrancy?
Yeah. Then they're like, oh, you don't have any money. Ugh, I hate this one.
Oh, I forget. Is this the one where we have to run out to that archipelago on the other side?
Yeah. The ship will come down. You're going to see a ship to the left of that big tooth-like formation in front of us. And they'll come in front of that rock and then turn in. And then another group will come down the far left. It's a battle group. And then a bunch of cruisers escorting transports will come down the far side.
That's right. We have to rescue our transports from that convoy.
Yes. See if this helps.
How you doing today, Zero?
How's the weather out there, by the way?
We're having a very mild end of summer. It's like fall hit us early.
Awesome.
Nah, it's probably going to mean a cold winter. I'm not looking forward to that. My arthritis has been kind of bad this year.
Ah. Never a good thing.
I'm good, thanks. Never played this game before, so this is interesting since I own the game but never played.
It's a lot of fun, Zero. You're watching fairly high tier though.
Yeah, the top tier is on 10, and we're playing some high-end stuff.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Finally got that SOV.
The level you're at would be, you know, tier 1, tier 4 stuff. Because you can go to tier 4 in a day with no problem whatsoever. But we're playing tier 7 and 8. And that takes some time and dedication.
Ooh, don't I know?
Well, he had a health bar when I fired.
Destroy the escorting ships.
Oh, you're good, dude. They'll have health bar right up until someone comes around the corner and kills him. You gotta be kidding me.
Ship is on fire.
Attention! This is Task Force Commander. I'm up against huge enemy forces. Requesting support. Aircraft proceeding to assist. Arriving 5 minutes. That's it. Formation. Now.
Is that the lead that I want? A little bit more.
Ship is on fire.
Did you really want to shoot back, dude?
How was that thing not dead? Now I get a freaking capital or Citadel hit?
Yeah.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
That had sting.
Enemy cruiser foundered. Attention. Clarifying the order. Cover the retreat of our transport ships.
Roger. Recovering the
Here we
transport
go.
ships.
And fire. Oh, he's going to be well out of range when that happens. The fire is out at 732 hit points. I'm so screwed.
Get near the transport ships. One of them will be a healer.
None of them are healers on this one.
Because sworn one of them is a healer.
No, I don't think so. What I am going to do is stay as far away as possible from the firing line.
Uh, 720 hit points. That's like one shell's damage.
It is a shell's damage, and that's a ricochet. Ricochet's damage. I am now up to 15,000, which isn't enough to really do anything because those ships will chew me apart in a heartbeat.
I have eyes on our opponent. There's two of them.
Are you heading that way?
I'm behind the transports.
Hmm. Let's see if 12,000.
Can I get some angle? Oh, hell no, I couldn't. Got some angle now, though.
I don't even know who the hell I'm shooting at half the time. Of course, since I'm shooting at 20 kilometers away. I keep missing.
We got 3 battleships trailing us.
Dude, I haven't hit any of the stuff that I've shot at.
I'm back again. This time I'm back. I should be back for good. For a while.
Well,
I think we're losing Ed after this, and the stream is going to end after this.
victory. I'll jump on later if you guys want to play later. I don't know what your guys' plans are, but I've got to get the kids fed before I start screwing off anymore.
No, it's reasonable to feed the children.
Join the top 3. I made it 10.
Rob.
Gee!
I don't know what I'm on.
Welcome aboard. How you doing, hon?
Did you get it? You didn't tell me.
I just literally just got back.
Hey, you're 2, I'm 3. We did something right.
Man, you're awesome. Fade out of range of everybody else.
And the only one who did better than us got 2 player achievements.
Major contributor. How do you get major contributor?
By doing more damage to the enemy ships than anyone else.
I don't know, man. I threw up 156,000 damage. I don't know what to tell you.
I did 103,000.
Well, I know that.
Oh,
let's see.
dude. I know that I put up all those economic bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to know what it netted me?
How much?
1.1 million credits.
You 0.
I have dude. That last battle, I'm gonna drop division first, and that last battle with the Carolina, I only brought home 255,000. I'm on premium because I've been getting a lot of premiums through various means, and I had a 40% credit boost.
Hey, that's not a bad credit booster. I mean, I had the 1,000% credit booster, so it wasn't going to be a small credit boost. But I did not expect 1.1 million credits. So, all right, at this point, I am going to play a little bit longer, but I'm going to drop the stream. So,
I'll let you guys later.
I want.
Movies.
I want to thank everybody for coming out for the up to just about 4 hours that we've been out here playing Sea of Thieves. I want to thank everybody for putting up with me getting up on my soapbox. I hope everybody had a good time because I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. I want to thank Zone and Cab Guy for coming out and playing with me. Until next time, guys, take care, everybody. check in on friends and family, make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. Thanks for
Aw
gaming
man,
with
he's
RP.
leaving us. Have a great night, Rob. Have a great night, everyone.